Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the T110E3. It's a Tier 10 American tank destroyer. It's located on the north spawn of Ruinberg, and this one is under the command of Andromeda. Game started. Well, if he's got the top gun, he's got a 155mm gun, and that's exactly what he's got. Capable of 750 alpha, penetrating 375mm with standard ammo, and with, oh well, that's the premium ammo, sorry, 375. He's not even carrying any standard ammo at all, though that does 295, but he is carrying 8 rounds of HE capable of 110 alpha. Now, this tank is what became of the first proposal in the T110 heavy tank design, a design that was supposed to replace the M103 but wasn't put into production. There was 3 designs. First shot misses. The first design, well, it was actually 6 designs in total, but the ones we do know are the T110E3, the T110E4, and the T110E5. Now, the E3 and the E4 were both tank destroyers in the game, and the E5 is actually a heavy tank in the game. In fact, they were all designed for heavy tanks, but Wargaming decided that because the first 2 designs actually had a fixed gun, or rather a gun was fixed for the E3 and could turn 90 degrees for the E4, the Wargaming will put those into the game as tank destroyers. The E5 was put into the game as a heavy tank design, but it never got built. Okay, his first shot hit target, but it's a low roll for 655. It was difficult to hit the other tanks simply because, or the other shots, because he wasn't being given much to work with. Oh, and there's an enemy heavy tank nearby. It's a 277. Now, the mantlet on this tank is 305mm thick, so it's extremely difficult to penetrate, but it also has a very strong cupola, not a weak one. Now, he's in sniper mode most of the time. Oh, and he got a pen there, but it's a low roll again. Now, it's a long reload, normally 16.3 seconds. He's managed to reduce it. Actually, it's not showing the actual amount, but I think he has got a reduction. So the 277's got a fairly fast reload, and the Jagdpanzer E100 decided to go around the side and get shots. Now, originally this tank was supposed to carry a 120mm gun, not the 155 that Wargaming put into the game as its top gun. A bit like the T28 heavy tank was actually given the given a 120, well, it was given a 155mm gun, but 120mm gun, but started off with a 105. And in fact, actually, that tank did have the 105 when it was built. So this tank basically has got a fictitious gun as its top gun, and he's got his first kill. He's also got an E75 facing the wrong way away from him, and that's a pen, and the low roll 741. Now, you might need to turn around because there is a Death Star a short distance away. The FB215B 183, and what he can do is, oh, he's decided to go for the 140 instead, and he got a high roll that time for 885. These enemy tanks are really suffering. In fact, that guy's not even moving. Oh, he is now. Yes, after losing so many hit points, and again a low roll, this time 722. He doesn't need to worry about the E75 because he's already gone. But there's another E75 at the end of this road. He's about to be hit. And 705 off that one. He's already accumulated just under 6k of damage. You can see how powerful this tank destroyer actually is. I think that E75 is going to depart the game now. Yep, he's gone. But there's still a number of tanks, well, 4 tanks left in this game. And it's the Death Star is just around the corner. And yeah, he's not going to like this. He's not going to enjoy it. Not with a premium round. Here we go. And that's a hit. 691 low roll. He does get a hit back. And he did use HE. But yes, I'm afraid Andromeda got the advantage because he's up against the wall. And there you go. Oh, and it's a pen for 705. He's now up to 7.5k of damage. And now that threat's gone. He's after the AE phase 1. He's gone. And that is the end of the battle. And that was a great game there for Andromeda. Here's the end of battle results, and that was a first class tanker for Andromeda in the T110E3. He got a 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. But not surprisingly, he also got a high caliber because he dealt a hell of a lot of damage to the enemy tanks, and his win rate in that game was 8,249, which is Super Unicum standard and quite a bit more. Let's have a look at the team score and see where he was. Well, 7,591 hit points of damage. That was his high score. The next scorer was the STB1, who managed 4,051, and the third was the Death Star, who managed 3,880. When it came to kills, though, it was the Emil 2 did the best in this one. He got 3 kills, but Andromeda shared joint second place with 2 kills, and he shared it with the STB1, the Striv K, the T95, the Manticore, and only 2 members of the enemy team also managed to get 2 kills, their Death Star and their K91 PT, the Tier 9 tank destroyer. And when it came to base XP, oh, he streaks ahead of the rest. Look at this, 1,163, 1,002 to the Emil 2. Those are the only players who managed to get over 1,000. So let's have a look at detail. He fired 13 rounds in that game, got 11 direct hits on the enemy and 11 penetrations. So even on the ones he missed, which were right at the start of the game, virtually everything else that hit the enemy did penetrate it or do a lot of damage. Pardon me. 7,591 hit points of damage, of which 2,312 were at more than 300 meters. He received 6 hits from the enemy in that game, only 2 of which actually penetrated, 3 non-penetrations and 1 hit by way of splash damage as well. 1,510 hit points of damage blocked by armor. He spotted 4 enemy vehicles, damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 2, did 138 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 82,061 credits from that game, and after repair and ammunition respawn, yes, he did fire premium ammo, and that really cost him, but he still only made a loss of 1,062 credits, so it's not bad. A good result from just a small expense on the shells. 25 bonds from the battle, it was tier 10, 7 bonds for a tier 10 vehicle, 32 in total. 1,744 XP times 2 for the first victory, 3,490 for completing a mission, took away 6,979 experience points altogether. I've got more to tell about the T110E3, and actually I've got 2 more replays that came in from someone else, and I'll be doing the video for that shortly, but I thought you'd see this one first because it was a really good game by Andromeda. It just goes to show this tank can be quite devastating to the enemy, especially if you can get good shots on the enemy and you just block huge amounts of damage fired in your direction and just blast away with the gun, taking the enemy down one by one. So well done to Andromeda. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. Oh, he wants back up in the movies. Oh, the precious movies. And please do remember that we've got another channel called The General. Description, or the link is in the description. And that has replays, but without any commentary. But they're absolutely fantastic battles, loads of kills, and great fun to watch. Thanks for watching this video.